Hi, welcome back to my channel, Pilates by Tess. Please like and subscribe for more Pilates videos like this. Today we're using 2-pound weights, so just grab whatever you have. You can also use water bottles if you don't have any weights at home. And let's get started lying on our mat. Bend your knees and place your feet hip distance apart on the mat, arms down by your side. Start to inhale through your nose and deeply exhale through your mouth. Just warming up the body now. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through slightly pursed lips. You can place one hand on your abdomen, one hand on your rib cage. Continue to inhale, and as you inhale, feel your hands, your stomach pressing into your hands. And as you exhale, draw your rib cage towards your abdominals. You inhale, you release, you let your stomach push into your hands. And you exhale, draw it down, scoop belly to spine, and imagine that your hands are coming closer together on every exhale. Now place your hands behind your head. Inhale, you nod your chin to your chest, you curl up. You inhale, you lower. You exhale, you crunch. Inhale, lower. You have another 8. Inhale, lower, your elbows are wide. For 7, continue with that movement of your rib cage sliding down. For 6, warming up your abdominals. You have 5 here. You have 4 more, and then we're going to pick up the weights. Last 3, make sure your lower back stays on the mat. You are sliding your rib cage down towards your abdominals every time that you lift. Inhale, you lower back down, and you're going to finish. This is your last one. Exhale up, eyeline to your navel. Inhale, release back down. Warming up the spine now. Going to inhale, exhale, you lift your hips up into your bridge. You inhale to lower. Go for another 3. You exhale, you lift, you tilt your pelvis. You push your knees away from the body and you inhale to lower. Articulating through your spine, peeling your spine off the mat. Engage your glutes at the top and you lower back down. Make sure that your feet are still hip distance apart. Rolling through your spine and articulating one vertebrae as you come down. Grabbing your weights now in each hand. Open your elbows wide. We're going into the shoulder press. So you have 10 here. You have 9. Elbows are wide. For 8, pulling them down towards you. For 7. Let's go for another 6 here. You got it. For 5. For 4, you can always do this without the weights. You have 3. Nice and slow and controlled. For 2. Engage that core. You have last 1. Now face your palms together. You're opening out and back in. Inhale out and in. For 8, we're on to chest flies. For 7, slight bend in your elbow. For 6, you've got 5 here. You have 4, and then we're back into our shoulder press, but adding on. Let's go for 3. You got it. For 2. And 1. Palms face forward now. We're going into our shoulder press and a bridge. So you're going to exhale, lift into your bridge, push your hands towards the sky. You inhale, you lower down. For 9. Engage that core, engage your glutes. For 8, you got it. For 7, you're working all the muscles. Let's go for 6, tapping your glutes on the mat. For 5, you got it. For 4, getting stronger. For 3, in 2, you're gonna hold. In 1, we're gonna hold and pulse. 10, 9, 8, pulsing higher. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release back down. Amazing work. You can release down your left weight now, place it on the mat. You just need your right weight in your right hand. Gonna bring your left leg to tabletop, left hand behind your ear. You're crunching up. Inhale out, you extend your arm and leg. You exhale, you crunching out. Let's go for 8. Exhale, reaching higher. Inhale out. For 7. Feel those obliques firing up. For 6, you can add a heavier weight if you need to. You've got it for 5. Reaching for the ankle, reach for your toes. For 4. You have 3 more. Extending out, exhaling in, inhale out. Almost there, and then we're switching sides. Last 2 here, extending out, exhale, crunch in. On your next one, you're gonna hold it up and pulse for 10. Exhale, crunch, hold it here and pulse higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, twist further for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release back down and just switch that weight onto your other hand. Right hand comes behind your ear, crunching your left arm to your right ankle and extending out. Let's go for 9. Feel that oblique, your right oblique is firing up. You got it for 8. Inhale out. For 7, drawing your rib cage down like we did in the beginning. For 6, you got it. For 5, this is nice and fast. Cardio Pilates today. For 4, you got it. We've got 3, and then you know what's coming. We have our pulse. Let's go for another 2 here. Can you crunch even higher? Reaching for that ankle. Last one, and we're gonna hold it at the top. And you're gonna pulse in, reaching further. 10, 9, 8. Try and keep that elbow wide for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing work. Release back down. We are still working the abs, so go ahead and place one weight in each of your hands. Bring your knees into tabletop. Arms up to the sky, palms facing forward. Exhale to crunch up, reaching your hands towards your feet. You're going for the 100. So you're inhaling for 5 counts, pulsing the arms, and exhaling for 5. Nice and vigorous here. You can always flip your palms up if that's more comfortable. Make sure that you're really pulsing those arms, your eye lines to your navel. You can stay here if you're comfortable. Otherwise, extend your legs into a 90-degree angle. Point your toes, heels together, toes are apart. Keep moving the arms, inhaling for a count of 5, exhaling for a count of 5. You got it. This is an absolute killer, but it's gonna burn out your abdominals. Almost there. And bend your knees in. Take a second. Moving on with the ab series now, you're gonna crunch up to do the scissors. So curling up, take your weight in one hand, and do the scissoring of the legs. You're gonna place that weight between your legs, and you have 10 in total here. Alternating your legs, eye line to your navel, and release back down. Keeping that weight in one hand, just rock your legs side to side. We have our double leg stretch now. We're doing 5 here. Weight in both hands, curling up. You inhale, you extend arms and legs away from the body. You exhale, you curl back in. For 4, eye line to your navel. You have 3 more. Exhale, coming in, reaching your hands towards your feet. For 2. Last one here. Exhale, crunching in. And release back down. You can place that weight to your side. Hug your knees in towards the body. Just rock side to side, releasing your back. Coming up now, we're gonna move on to the obliques. So just lying onto your left side, propped up on your elbow. Take that weight in your right hand. Your right leg extends out. You're gonna crunch knee to elbow and extend on the inhale. For 9. Pulling up through your stomach. For 8. For 7. For 6. Make sure your shoulders are pulled down. For 5. For 4. 3. You can come up. like I've shown here, for 2, make it a bit more challenging, for 1, extending out. And we're gonna switch straight onto the other side. So just swing your legs around, coming into our right elbow or right forearm, left leg extended out, extend that knee in, crunch, for 9, you got it, for 8, for 7, again you can do this without the weight if you need to, for 6, and last 5, for 4. You've got it. Last 3, exhale, crunch, inhale, extend, for 2. You've got it. Let's go for another 1, and release back down. Good job, everyone. You can release that weight down to your side and come into line on your stomach. Hands underneath your forehead, elbows bent, place one hand on top of the other, palms facing down, legs are hip distance apart. You're going to exhale to lift your spine off the mat, and you inhale, you lower back down. You exhale to lift. Imagine you're extending through the spine and lengthening rather than height, and your legs stay planted. For another 3, elbows nice and wide. Another 2 here, exhaling to lift, lengthening through the body. Last 1, this is amazing for anyone that works at a desk all day, it's so good for posture. And now just swivel your arms out to your side in a W position. You're gonna inhale, exhale to push through your hands, coming into your swan. You inhale to lower back down. You exhale, push through your hands, lengthening your spine. And you inhale. As you come down, imagine you're in airplane landing, so you're extending through the spine. And you exhale to push up. Go for another 2. Inhale, lower. Elbows back onto the mat. Your nose touches the mat. And you exhale, you push through your hands, you're coming up. Neck is nice and long, so don't overextend through the neck. Last 1 here, legs stay planted, glutes are engaged, abdominals engaged, and you inhale to lower back down. Now just push back into your child's pose, feet together, knees wide. Just counteracting all of the extension work here. So just stay for a couple breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling, and coming back up. Great job. Taking 1 weight into each hand now, you're going to sit onto your heels, hands open wide and back in. Your elbows stay towards your body. Your elbows and your shoulders are drawn down. So drawing that hand out to your side, drawing your elbows back behind you, trying to bring them closer together and back in. You have 10 in total here. This is the dumb waiter, so I'm sure if you've done reformer, you've seen this move. It's amazing for your back and your shoulders. So just opening out in the exhale, inhale, return. Keep those elbows nice and tight in towards your chest and in towards your body, and just rotating your arms out to the side, drawing your shoulders back together. On the next one, you're gonna hold your arms out and just pulse back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake it out. Take a second. Keeping those weights in your hands, you're going to hinge back, going into tricep kickbacks. So you extend the arms out behind you. You inhale back in for 8. For 7, just your forearm is moving. For 6, abs are engaged. For 5, working on those triceps. For 4. For 3, for 2, in 1, we're going to hold back and pulse. Extend those arms and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, lifting higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're pulsing in towards each other for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release those weights down, shake out your shoulders. Amazing work here. Now place that weight behind your right knee. We're going to go into donkey kicks. So you're going to kick that foot towards the sky and lower back down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower for 8. Engage that core. Your glute should be working for 7. Eye line forward for 6. For 5, you can always go heavier here. For 4, really kicking that foot up towards the sky. For 3, inhale, lower. For 2, making sure that your back is not arching. For 1, and now we're going into fire hydrant, so you open out to the side. For 9, for 8, we're really burning out the glutes here. For 7, you've got it. For 6, let's go for last 5, and we're gonna switch sides. For 3 now. For 2, last 1, and taking that weight out, switching it into your left leg now. Kicking that foot up towards the sky. For 9, you've got it. For 8 is so beautiful and sunny here in Spain. For 7, I'm working out with you. For 6, for 5, for 4, in 3, we're going into our fire hydrants. You've got it. For 2, for 1, and then your knee is coming out to the side for 10. Another 9, make sure your body's stable and you're not moving side to side. For 8, for 7, for 6, you've got it. We're burning out the glute here. Nice and strong core. You've got it. For 4, and 3, and 2, in 1, we're going to push back into a child's pose, and you can take that weight out from behind your knee. And just place it to your side, pushing back into your child's pose. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Inhale, exhale, sinking deeper into the stretch. Coming up now, we're going to finish with one more ab exercise. So place the balls of your feet together. Just one weight in your hand. You can take 2 if you want it heavier. We're going into our butterfly sit-ups. Crunching up, you have 9 more. Weight comes overhead. Exhale, lift. Tap that weight towards your feet. I'm using 2 of mine here because it's nice and heavy. Bit of a core challenge to finish. You have 8 more. Arms overhead. You exhale, you sit up. Crunching up, using those abdominals. Let's go for another 7. For 6. Reaching that weight towards your feet. For 5, use that breath, crunching up. Last 4, and then we're going to finish with a stretch. Going for another 3. Last 2. You've got it. Make these last 2 count. Last 1 after this. Exhaling up. Inhale as you go back down, and now you can release the weights. You are done with them. Just keep your feet together, let your knees drop out to the side, maybe stretch your hands overhead. Inhale and exhale. Take a nice big stretch. Feel that nice hip stretch. Just take a second, take a moment to yourself, and then roll up and sitting, crossing your legs in front of you. Placing your left hand on the mat, your right arm reaches over, and you're switching sides, going into our mermaid stretch. So just pushing off the mat, coming side to side. Feel that nice side body stretch. Imagine I'm pulling your fingers away from you, so it's nice and active. Just switching side to side to finish. Take your hands back behind you. Pull your hands away from your body, extending through your spine. That's my mom in the background. Just take another stretch here. Place your hands on your knees. Inhale. Amazing work. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all again soon. And please let me know what other workouts that you would like to see.